Hey y'all, this is Tanya.
And this is Paula.
And we are
two black chicks.
Well, actually,
Wait.
No, not today. Not today.
Not
we got
today.
We got another one. We found another one in a story. That's amazing. So this week on So You Think You Can Dance, they had our guest judge, one of our favorites, Christina Applegate.
Yes.
So we decided to follow suit and bring one of our favorite people, Miss Candace Kendall Brown, dance teacher extraordinaire. You badass girl.
Welcome,
ladies. Thank you. So glad to be here.
Okay, so should we start with the opening number, or should we talk about
Yes,
this one
let's
here?
get things started. Right. This week we saw for the last time the top 14, and they danced a beautiful contemporary number, choreographed by SYTYCD.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
yes.
Beautiful.
We're watching it. We're watching the opening number, waiting for that personal stamp to tell which choreographer it was.
Yes.
And Candace guessed correctly.
It's that beautiful Grecian motif going on there.
Oh.
Everything has to
beautiful.
flow a certain way. Very SYTYCD.
Very beautiful.
And she did an amazing job this week with the group number.
Oh,
very good. Oddly enough, we had no Sonia this week. No Sonia this week, which is kind of a shame. But actually, this one has a personal connection with Miss Sonia.
Yes.
Y'all didn't know about this.
Yes,
Y'all don't know about this.
Y'all don't know about this right here.
97, 98, I got to tour with Sonia, and we got to be very good friends with Big Bird and Prairie Dog. And that's all I'll say about that.
Let's just keep it at that, all right? Moving on, let's get to the performances of the night.
Yep, but before we get into our performances, we have to announce the dancers at the bottom 6.
Yes.
So the 6 dancers that were in danger of going home were Casey, Serge, and Teddy. And for the girls, you had Carly, Emily, and Jessica. So
this one was going to be a real nail biter all the way to the end. Because they can't let us just find out and get it out of our nose. No, they can't do that.
They tried that one season.
It didn't work.
It didn't work very well at all.
You don't really get much, passion in the dancing after that. Yeah.
But we move on to the performances of the night.
Yes.
Boy, were there some good ones. There were some good ones. And Candace, will you do the honors and tell us which was your pick?
My pick this evening was Jessica and Casey. They did, I believe it was the Travis Wall number.
It was, yes.
Can I just say, it was a burst of sunshine to sing this number. I mean, the lines, the movement, the flow, the bursts of energy, the electrifying kiss.
Yes, the kiss.
That was just they touched, and it was like, and I was just like, whoa, and we were all like,
the entire body.
and they just, they threw it. They threw it out there. They said, here, take it. We're giving everything to you. It was just,
It was, they distinctly were just like, we are not going.
Yeah, definitely. So, they said, no, not today. You don't get to rain on my sunshine. Exactly.
All right. Okay.
Well, my pick for favorite routine of the night goes to Rudy and Tanisha. Yes. Let me tell you something. I love them as a couple.
They are a great couple,
fabulous.
Yeah.
They're really, really great. So and they danced a contemporary number by Mandy Moore. And can I tell you what it was that really did it for me? Were those small moments where they really dropped in and connected with one another, and the lift.
The lift was everything.
The lift to the gods, where Tanisha just held her pose, and Rudy was right there, and he held her and he brought her down. He brought the hand
and
down,
it was
ever so slowly.
He did it with an amazing amount of grace, incredible strength and control, and he was like, yes, and I'm holding her one-handed.
Manly.
Yes,
he was so strong and just so manly.
Today he became a man.
Yes.
Mazel tov, Rudy.
Mazel. So,
today you are a man.
Yes. And Paula,
what
is your pick?
My pick for this week, I cannot let this go on without mentioning Valerie and Ricky in the hip-hop number by Farside and Phoenix of the Academy of Villains. Turn down for what? Yes! Everything. That thing was And you recall how they said at the beginning that Valerie was incredibly fortunate to get Ricky, and she didn't have to work very, very hard to get up to his level.
Well, Miss Thing,
she wasn't playing.
She did it.
She wasn't playing with them. No, she wasn't.
No, she did a wave.
Did a split and began to do the wave with her legs. I mean, from the ankle to the end, that's all the way down. And then
barely do it with my arms.
And then she brought it back. Are you kidding me? Who does that?
Who does that?
Who says it?
Valerie.
Apparently
That's
she does.
That's
Valerie did it.
And that is why she's in the top 10.
Yes.
Congratulations to you, darling.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations
Okay.
and well done.
Well done, well deserved.
And we must give an honorable mention
Yes.
to Sir Teddy.
Yes.
Mr. Bowie Face himself.
Yes.
Okay, because one, he did a fantastic routine with his partner, Emily.
Okay.
The homage to Fosse.
Can I just say something about Teddy?
Yes.
And that duet?
Yes.
Hip hop my ass.
Please.
I mean, really? Really? You call yourself a hip hop my ass?
All
With the shoulder rolls and the really? Okay.
Well, you know, now it's very possible he studied other things and that perhaps
You
might
think?
be his elective.
You think?
I'm just
Maybe.
saying.
You think?
I'm just saying.
Hip hop my ass.
Okay, we're just go on and sit, girl. Go on and sit, baby. All right. Yes.
Yes.
But on top of that, he had the solo of the night.
Oh, yes, he did.
Okay, because not only did he use his face and his body and his moves, he used the right music to get everyone up in that audience on his side. Okay, that music took us all back. And I don't know, I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how long ago it was the song came out. Every woman feels it in the base of their spine the second they hear, ooh, da-da-doo, doo-doo, ooh, da-da-doo, doo-doo. You are done. You are done.
He broke out the shot.
Yes, he did.
He broke out the shot.
Okay.
The acapella version.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
I'll be in my bunk. Thank you.
Okay.
A
I need
drink for
a
you,
cold
sir.
shower.
Thank you, Teddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Teddy. Woo, thank you. All right. But moving on.
Moving on, and we had the guest group dance crew performance of the night, which was
We're still thinking about
we're still thinking about that
Still
dance.
working on Teddy, yes.
Wrong Teddy, but
We also had an appearance by the
Academy of Villains.
Yes,
Very cool, very fun.
they're part of the dance crew. The
They
dance
had
crew,
their, black light and glow painting on.
It's very cool.
They-
They did Gwen Stefani.
Yes.
They're very theatrical, that one.
Very cool.
Yeah.
They're all very
Very
theatrical.
nice.
I do
Alright.
like
Tricks and lighting.
the
But-
lovely
Stuff
makeup
like
and
that.
the
But in terms of theatrics, we gotta talk about the group routines.
Oh dear
We gotta
God.
talk about the group routines.
Oh dear God. Ladies and gentlemen, the top 7 girls and the top 7 guys were put into 2 groups, and Mandy Moore had the girls and Travis Wall had the guys.
So
and
you knew you were in for it.
And once again, people, we were taken to the edge and thrown off.
Literally.
Just thrown
right off. And starting things off was Mandy Moore and the top 7 girls who did a beautiful contemporary routine that just
it was just grace.
And it was
Grace
all
and form, and yes, you
Yeah,
had some
it
notes
was-
about that, yeah.
To me, it was a throwback to the days of Isadora Duncan with her dancers out in the field, and it's just, you got that feeling of this very earthy, strong, yet elegant movement of these women. I mean, they were women. These weren't girls.
they had
See
their
that right there? That's why she's here. That's why she's here.
Exactly. They had their soft, delicate, individually, where they showed their vulnerability and their grace and then all of a sudden these bursts, these powerful, strong movements that brought them into, as you'd say, womanhood.
Yes,
That was just
It was
amazing.
a beautiful thing to see.
It was very lovely. It was so happy.
And
then
to balance or counter that, we had Mr. Wall and the top 7 guys come out and perform probably one of the best dance routines of the season.
that was gospel. That was gospel.
Oh
what just
my
happened.
goodness.
And
Oh
it
my
really
goodness.
talk about a leap of faith.
Literally.
Emilio!
Emilio!
Flying Dutchman. What is that?
But
It was amazing.
Oh my God. It was.
We just sat there. We didn't breathe.
Yeah.
We were
You
speechless.
gasped. We were just
totally and utterly speechless.
We couldn't say anything. We're like, what did we just see?
It was just so incredible.
The guys.
We were speechless. We were quite literally speechless. This one over here, dance teacher, been teaching dance for how many years? She couldn't think of a word to say. No word.
And they were a cohesive unit.
Yes.
There was, because usually, oftentimes with the group dance numbers, there's one dancer or two dancers that stand out. And this one?
Ricky. Usually it's
it's usually Ricky. But
this was
it was all of them. It was just this whole beautiful piece of clay that Travis just went and just took his hands
became what
into.
he actually wanted them to do when he discussed it. And they were this wave. They were like these waves on the ocean that just moved back and forth and beautifully. And like you said, they supported each other so beautifully.
It was almost impossible to pick out a standout in this one because they
all
all uniformly
were
powerful and graceful and just
together.
absolutely together. The ending.
And literally.
They quite literally brought the men to the edge and threw them
one by one. They
right
off the stage.
Like the most elegant lemmings you've ever seen in your life.
Quite beautiful.
All right. So moving on.
And of course, after these beautiful routines, we had to come to the end of the show, or the part of the show where they say goodbye to the dancers. And this time, remember, they said goodbye to 4. So
they were not messing around.
Lord, they were not messing around. So, but there are 2 moving on to the top 10, and the 2 that they did pick to move on to the top 10.
I'm walking on sunshine.
There you go. There's the cue. Casey and Jessica, congratulations. You guys made it to the top 10, and it was well deserved.
Yes.
Which meant we had to say goodbye to Carly. We had to say goodbye to Emily. We had to say goodbye to Teddy. And Serge.
Who?
Exactly. We had to say goodbye to Serge. Serge, bye.
Cheerio.
Okay, so next week.
Next week we got the top 10.
Yes.
And they're dancing with the
All-Stars!
And the All-Stars is a group that includes Twitch.
Because you got to have Twitch.
You got to have Twitch. And also joining Twitch in the All-Stars is Jasmine Harper.
Legs for days.
We love Jasmine. Amy's coming in there.
Amy's coming back. A day.
Jenna.
Yes.
Who else?
Brandon. Do not give Brandon a hustle routine.
No.
That's the big no moment. That is the big no moment of tonight. Don't you do it.
Beautiful and talented contemporary dancer. Stop it.
No.
She wagged the finger. Pay attention to the finger.
No gold lame, okay?
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
I think that covers everything.
I think that covers
I
just
think
about
that covers
everything. And remember, guys, please vote.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Please remember to vote. And I hope you voted by the time you see this. And make sure you keep your favorite dancer on that show.
Okay.
So, do your duty, y'all. Vote. Vote for these childrens.
And in the meantime, feel free to hit us up on Facebook at 2 Black Chicks and a Bottle of Wine, SYTYCD edition, or
you could hit us up on Twitter at Tanya_and_Paula.
And we'd like to thank once again our good friend Candace Kendall Brown for coming by.
Thank you, ladies. This has been
We had a great time. We had a great time seeing you. So we will see you all next week. In the meantime, this is Tanya.
This is Paula.
And we have been 2 Black Chicks and a bottle of wine. They can see you. They can see you.
Oh,
it's okay. Yeah.
I'm just going to drink.
Bye, guys.